Hi students, I'm Jeff, and today's conversation topic is the Middle Ages. Let's go over the vocabulary, expressions, and questions together, beginning with pronunciation. So repeat after me. Medieval times. Feudalism. Castles. Royalty. Nobility. Knights. Suits of armor. Jousting. Chivalry. Jesters. Peasants. Monasteries. Convents. Feasts. The Crusades. The Great Famine. The Black Death. Re-enactments. A freelancer. A white knight. Quixotic. Alright, and I'll explain some of those for you. Medieval times refers to the Middle Ages, which was the period of time from the 400s to the 1400s in Europe. Feudalism was a political and economic system involving lords owning land that tenants worked for them. Royalty means monarchs, such as kings and queens and their families. Nobility, a class of people who have high social status because they are born into it. Suits of armor were the metal clothing worn by knights for protection. Jousting, fighting between two knights with lances on horses. Chivalry, a system requiring men to show courage, honor, and respect to women. Jesters, professional clowns who worked for kings and noblemen. Peasants, farmers and workers who are very poor and have very little property. Monasteries, where monks, who are men, live a religious life separated from society. Convents, where nuns, who are women, live a religious life separated from society. Feasts, large dinners for many people and often accompanied by entertainment. The Crusades, religious wars fought during the Middle Ages between Christians and Muslims. The Great Famine, one of many periods in Europe when there was little food and many people died. The Black Death. This started in Asia and spread to Europe in the mid-1300s, killing 30 to 60% of Europe's population. Reenactments, recreating historic events while wearing costumes. A freelancer, a person who sells services to employers without a long-term commitment. A white knight, is a man who practices chivalry and tries to help women who are in trouble. Quixotic. Impulsive. Idealistic but not practical. Filled with romantic ideas that are not realistic. And now the expressions. A man's home is his castle. This means that people should have safety and privacy in their homes. To chase windmills means to fight an enemy that is not real, and it's a reference to the book and character Don Quixote. To be a knight in shining armor is to be a man who helps a woman who is in trouble. Don't forget to do the reading and listening before our lesson. That will help you prepare for our conversation. And now the questions. Number 1. What do you know about the Middle Ages? How does life now compare to life then? 2. What was life like in your country during that period of history, the 5th to the 15th centuries? 3. Talk about any movies that you have seen about the Middle Ages. 4. Talk about any books that you have read about the Middle Ages. 5. Do you believe that a man's home is his castle? Explain. 6. How do you feel about chivalry? Should men be women's knights in shining armor? 7. Talk about some current examples of people chasing windmills. 8. Have you ever been to any reenactments of medieval times? 9. What is something that you would really have liked about living during that period of history? 10. What is something that you would have really disliked about living during that period of history? 11. If you could travel back in time to the Middle Ages, what would you like to see or do? What role in society would you like to have? And 12. Do you have any comments or questions about the article? As always, thanks for watching and take care.